This is our regular meeting for Monday, March the 10th at 5 o'clock, supposed to be at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna do a roll call. Mr. Burris,
Present.
Mr. Tindall,
Here.
Mr. Lucas, Mr. Cox,
Present.
Chair's here. Okay, I hear a motion that we approve the agenda.
So moved, Mr. Chair. Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
Can we do the employee of the month first, because we've got, one of them needs to be somewhere real quick.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Um,
I was gonna get that, they got it, but, okay, let's, we got an employee of the month, Tanya Carter, of probate court. Come up, please.
And I'm gonna fill in for Teresa, she's not able to be here today. So our employee of the month for March 2025. Ware County Board of Commissioners would like to recognize Tanya Carter of the probate court as employee of the month for March 2025. She's been employed with Ware County, we've got her since August. She's received Employee of the Month nomination for probate judge, and 3 of 2 submitted the following. Since starting to work on January 1st as the new judge, I have had the opportunity to work with Tanya as my chief clerk in the probate office. Tanya is very knowledgeable in the probate process and demonstrates exceptional dedication to the office and the people of our community. She always has a positive attitude and is willing to go above and beyond her assigned duties to help in any issue that may arise. I truly believe she deserves her recognition for all of her hard work and dedication, so I nominate Tanya Carter, Chief Probate Clerk, for Employee of the Month. So let's give Tanya a round of applause.
Did the text me to retain this, and he gets to share?
Yeah.
Well, you got to do a picture since he was not here.
I got one, but he was
I
looking
did,
the wrong,
I
he was
did.
looking the wrong way, so go ahead.
Well, then let's do it again. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
All right, we got the, we don't have guest speaker, do we?
I don't think so.
Agenda items. Purchase request for an auto lift.
Mr. Chairman, we have someone that would like to speak.
I just asked for a guest
He
speaker.
didn't hear it.
You have one?
Yes, sir.
You do have one?
Yes, sir. It's, Mr. Albert.
Albert? Okay.
I'm Stan Albert, I live at 2366 Ponsell Lane.
Right, I spoke to you before that, yeah.
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 I've talked to
Okay.
you, and we've been there over 20 years. There was a petition put out, he's got a copy of that, I forgot the petition copy, but it goes with yours. But there's a petition put out for a road work out there. And supposedly the county, I wasn't there at the time, but supposedly the county said they would give us some road work out there. But we still got the muddy road, looks like 1949, and about that deep now, and we don't have no road work. We get limited by ditch pulling and stuff like that. And we would like for you guys to do something about that.
Is that on that list, Ponsell Lane? It's on the reasonable list, ain't it?
I'm not sure, Mr. Chairman.
I think that road's on that list.
I hope so, need it.
I think it's on some list, I reckon.
Can you find out sometime, James?
I don't know
Check
what
and see if it's on there.
year it's up, but I think it, I looked at it one time and I think it's supposed to be in 30.
It may be, I'll have to look, see.
It's way on down the line, of course, there's a lot of them way on down the line.
Well, it's been on the line for a long time. I don't know if the
Mine has
road's
too.
in or not.
Mine's been on there 78 years.
Still on dirt road.
And I'm still on dirt road, I'm still
You're
on the same
78?
one.
Well, you're just a kid. I'll be 82 in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So can we rely on hearing from you?
they was dirt roads when we started, they still dirt roads, ain't they? Yeah.
Can we rely on hearing from you? About this?
Huh?
Can we rely on hearing from you about this, or?
Yeah,
Do we need to come back next month?
yeah, come back. Hey, one fella been coming up here, how long did he say, Mr. Pascal?
Probably about 20 years.
He been coming
20 or
20
30
years.
years. He been coming, he come to every meeting to make sure his road get paved.
Yeah, I know, I think I know it.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you, thank you for coming.
Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to make a comment regarding not just his road, but all the roads that we've got working on. And I think you and I discussed it earlier, is that what happens is we make a plan, and there have been plans put in place before this board got in here, and then even before that and before that. And then what happens is we get a plan, and it might be a good plan, it may not be a good plan, but either way, it's a plan. And then somebody else gets on this board and says, no, that's not a good plan, we're gonna change the plan. And then what happens is we make a lot of plans and get no action. And so that's the condition that we're in. You know, these plans and breaking of plans been happening for 30, 40 years, and that's why we don't have roads like yours paved and like yours and line and other ones. And that, you know, the chairman and I were talking earlier today, said, you know what? We need to make a plan and stick to it. My daddy told me years ago, he said, son, do something even if it's wrong.
Yeah.
And so it may not be the plan that you would come up with, but we need to make a plan and just stick to it.
Stick to it.
And if we'd have done that 35, 40 years ago, you wouldn't have to be sitting in here today asking for your road to get paved. We could have already had all that stuff done. So that's the challenge that we've got, is over the next 4 years that, you know, that we're on this board, that, you know, that we finish out a plan, that we start it and we get it into a position that somebody can't come in and change it once we walk out of these seats. So that's my goal.
I concur.
Part of your plan then.
Excuse
Thank
me?
you, John.
I want to be a part of it.
Absolutely. I want the whole county to be part of the plan.
That's right. Okay. Thank you for that, John.
Yes, sir.
Let's go on with this, okay, a purchase request for an auto lift. Now, we discussed that, and, do we have the price on this one?
Well, this is a request to go out
Just
for
Go out on
bids.
request to
bids.
let him get it?
No, this is a
So we
request to
just
go out
want
for bids.
It's to go out
Make
to
a
bid.
Yep.
request to get it, anybody know about what it costs?
You probably looking at $30,000, I imagine.
Probably in the 40s.
40, they went up then.
$40,000.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna go out for bids for it.
Okay.
That's what we're asking today, is permission to go out for bids.
Okay, I hear a motion
I
that we,
make a motion, we go out for bids.
I'll second the motion.
Auto lift.
got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, B, Resolution 2025-06, establish a moratorium on application for how you say?
Cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency.
Data mining.
Data mining.
Mr. Chairman, I offer motion that we adopt resolution 2025-06 to establish a moratorium on application of cryptocurrency data mining, and that'll be for 90 days, I believe it is?
Yes, sir.
90 days.
90 days.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Any opposed? All right, C, resolution for 2025-07, establish a moratorium on applications for solar energy systems.
Mr. Chairman, I make a move that we approve the resolution 25-07 to establish the moratorium on applications for solar energy systems.
And I
That again,
second.
on this one, will be a 90-day moratorium.
Yes, sir.
And if I'm not, so, you got a second?
I say,
Yes.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to kind of clarify to make sure everybody understands this isn't just to stop these things from coming into county. We just want to make sure that that we've got our ordinances in place to protect the county as a whole and protect the residents around some of these things that may come in. So it's not that we don't want to have solar farms, it's not that we don't want to have cryptocurrency mining. We just want to make sure that it's put in the right places.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you for that, John. All right. Did we vote on it?
Not yet.
All right, let's vote on it. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Let's go to D, 2025 CDBG County Match Funding.
Did we do both of those, or, yeah, we did both of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we got both of them, B and C. Now we need the county match funding.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion, I move that we approve the 2025 CDBG county matching funds, which will come out of the 2025 LMIG.
2026
2026 LMIG funds,
26,
excuse me.
Okay. I got a motion,
I second.
got a second. Now on discussion, is that, now that's on those projects out there on the Brother Highway, right?
That'll be two roads, Pine Forest Road and Deerwood Road.
In Deerwood, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, I just want to make sure. All right, let's go ahead and vote on that.
Mr. Chairman,
You
as
got
far as that
something?
discussion, yeah, and also just, for information purposes, that the match will be going from the LMIG, which will be 10% local match, right?
10% of the LMIG, yes, sir.
LMIG, and this will allow us to use maybe like $1.1 million to award this project out there with a CDBG, right?
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
your CDBG will ask for $1 million for that, and then your LMIG is gonna be approximately 1.12, something like that. And then the match will be 10% of 1.12, so $110,000, $20,
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
That had to give them
Would be,
1.2 million.
our responsibility, so we'll get basically, hopefully $2 million for 10% of a,
For $120,000.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
That's not a bad trade.
no, it is not.
No, it's not.
okay. Any more discussion on it? If not, we had a motion and a second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All, any opposed? Okay. E, 2025 CDBG potential conflict of interest.
Mr. Chairman, I offer a motion that we, adopt this 2025 CDBG potential conflict of interest policy.
Okay,
Commissioner Burris, if I may, so this opportunity is just for anyone on the board or on staff who is, working with the CDBG to declare a conflict. So, basically, it's just an opportunity that if there is anyone who has a conflict, that will need to be declared for the record and submitted, with the CDBG.
is that with anybody on those roads that we're talking about?
That's
any
correct.
conflict, any?
If you or your immediate family have any, property or, business or anything like that on the CDBG roads.
You got any, you understand it?
Right.
Yeah, I think I do now.
So
Okay.
we'll just reflect.
So we don't have to approve anything, we
That's-
just,
There's not, it doesn't require a motion, but we will reflect in the minutes,
Okay.
that, each person identified no conflict.
So we don't have to vote on that one.
And then we'll also need
I've wondered
to
about that.
ask our missing commissioner, to do so also, to submit with the
So
paperwork.
I just need to
Okay.
withdraw that motion.
Yes, sir. if you
Okay,
will.
I withdraw the motion.
Okay. All righty. Let's go on to F then. Resolutions for 2025-08, CDBG submittal resolution.
That's to submit the application.
that's to submit the
That's
application.
to,
Okay.
a resolution to
Right.
submit.
Submit the application.
Submit.
We do need a
Okay.
motion on this
Right.
one.
Do I have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move we adopt the resolution 2025-08 for the CDBG submittal resolution.
Okay,
I'll
got a
second.
motion.
I'll second.
We got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? If not, let's vote on it. All in favor?
Uh,
Any opposed? Okay. G, 2025 CDBG Administration Contingent Contract.
Mr. Chairman, this is just basically saying that if it's approved, then, we'll honor the contract with the Southern Georgia Regional Commission.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I move we adopt this, 2025 CDBG admin contingent contract upon
Okay.
approval of the CDBG.
Okay.
And gentlemen, if I may, I would just ask for paragraph 9 indemnification to be removed before you approve it.
Okay.
Paragraph 9.
Our firm has always taken the position that a local government
Can't do
cannot, because of the gratuities clause, indemnify any other local government or a private entity. And so this is language that, we believe the county cannot approve.
Right.
But with that one change, certainly approve the contract.
Okay.
Yes, with the one change.
Thank you.
I second.
All right. You got it cleared?
Yes, sir. Thank you for
Clerk got
that.
it?
And I think
Okay.
we've got the motion amended. Thank you, Commissioner.
Okay,
So,
got a
did we
motion
have
and
a
a second.
We had a second.
I
Okay,
second.
second.
I got a motion and a second. All right. Let's vote on it. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Aye. Any opposed? No. All right, Recreation Department MOU.
Mr. Chairman, I offer
Now.
motion that we, adopt this MOU with the, Recreation Department for the Bailey Street Pool operation.
Okay.
Second.
I got a motion and a second for the Recreation Department MOU. Any discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Iron Bridge Landfill Waste Monitoring Agreement.
Mr. Chairman, I move we, accept the, Iron Bridge Road landfill water monitoring agreement as written.
Got a motion and a second.
I second it.
Okay, got any discussion on it?
Just for the public's info, this is something that the county will have to do, I guess. I don't know if it's
Right
gonna
on.
be in the perpetuity or what, but, for the-
Longer than we all
the
are here, for sure.
landfill is closed, that we have to monitor the water and do soil, not soil, but I guess soil samples and water, testing. So this is just,
It's that old closed landfill out there,
Right.
ain't it? The one that,
Yes.
what's the road it's on?
About 3 years out from our 30-year.
Iron Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to do it forever, I guess. All right. We got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, any opposed? All right. Okay, let's go to Jason. Permit for conditional use request, Ryland Environmental, 2330 Smith Drive. Okay, we know what that's about.
Yep.
I hear a motion.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, I move that we, accept the permit for conditional use request by Ryland Environmental at 3230 Smith Drive.
I second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. We got any discussion on it?
well, the only thing, boy, discussion, again, wanna reiterate that you all will get with Bailey, because that's the one that's, got some concerns. And, try to get everything worked out to where y'all can come to agreement on everything.
You got my word on
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right, any more discussion on it? If not, let's vote on it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? That's it. All right.
Mr. Chairman, I think you skipped one.
The permit for,
No, it's the rezoning request.
yeah, rezoning request for
Yes, sir.
3873 Scapa Drive Road. All right, rezoning request for the 3837 Scapa Drive Road, partial number 034B01-050C.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we deny the request for rezoning for 3873 Scapa Drive Road.
Okay, I got a motion to deny it. Why, do I have a second? Do I have a second on that motion?
I'll second.
I got a second for the motion. Okay. Now, do we have any discussion on it?
Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to say that whereas I don't want to put somebody out of business, that's never my move, but given the fact that even if a business was permitted to be at that location with the situations that have gone on, that have gone through our code enforcement and some issues that they've had, they would be in the situation of having to be shut down anyways. If my understanding, with the paint fumes, with the trash, with the different problems that they've been having there, that it's likely that the county would have to, they've got a cease and desist order mainly because of the application or because of the license, but there would be likely other court issues if they were, I guess I'm going to use the word legitimate business. I mean, I'm not saying they're not legitimate, but if they did have the right business license, they would still be in much trouble. They wouldn't necessarily be in front of us, but they would be in front of another group of people or person dealing with it. And so I'm just not convinced that that all the requirements are going to be able to be met if the request was accepted on this particular site.
Okay?
Mr. Chairman.
Any more discussion?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would also like to ditto what Commissioner Temple said, and also I'd like to add that it's unfortunate that this situation got to this point, and I would hope that in the future that we could be a little bit more cognizant of whenever we issue these different licenses and whatever, that the individuals know beyond a shadow of a doubt that they can or cannot do something. And like I say, and the only thing that I would say is whenever they applied it based on what the paperwork we got as far as the license, they were approved for dealership and not for manufacturing. And at some point, I guess they start manufacturing, and that's where start having a problem. So I hope there's some kind of way that maybe, and like I said, we can't be too involved with as far as trying to find a place, but maybe with the development authority or someone that Mr. Gomez can maybe find a place that he can manufacture, and then he can still have them put them out there to sell, right? Mm-hmm. But he just can't manufacture them on that site because the zoning does not permit that, and that's unfortunate.
And Mr. Chairman, before the vote, if we may, staff asked me to clarify for the minutes that it is 3873 Scapa Road, correct?
3873.
Oh, I said, okay.
You're
My
good.
bad.
We're just clarifying it for the minutes.
Scapa,
Right, Scapa Road.
Scapa Road, okay. Okay, is there any more discussion?
That's it.
From my point of view, I really hate that y'all did this much too. I know that y'all want to stay right where you at and build them there. But I can't do that because those people been living out there a long time. And they didn't move out there side of a trailer manufacturer, I understand where they coming from.
We still wanna help y'all any way we can, though. I don't
Yeah,
wanna see nobody out of business,
No, I don't.
I wish some way we could do something or find them a building or something. And we may can, you know, we'll look around, does the county have something, or temporarily, around the airport or somewhere, or the industrial park that they could probably use? We could probably look into something, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it out there. Right. With that, I'm gonna ask for vote. I'm gonna do it the long form this way. Mr. Burris?
Aye.
Mr. Tindall?
Aye.
Mr. Lucas? Mr. Cox?
Aye.
And the chair votes aye to deny. Okay. Okay, we got a proclamation, Sue Clark Day. Who is that?
Well, James was supposed to tell you, but he talked with, we don't have the paperwork yet, they were supposed to send it, but James talked with, Barry Dees from Ware County Board of Education, and they are asking the city and the county to do a proclamation for Sue Clark, who was I think an educator here in Ware County, and she passed last year, I think, and they won't, I think it's, what day did you say, James?
March 20th.
March 20th, and we won't have another meeting before then. So they're just asking that we do a proclamation, and I gave him my email address and asked them to send me the information that needs to be on it. And they would like for all of you to sign it. So it'll be a, you know, a formal, it's a proclamation, so it's not a, you know, resolution or law or anything, but just
Right.
recognizes her. And so once I get the information, I will let y'all know. If you can come by and sign it, it'll be on the good paper with the gold seal and all that.
Is there anything we need to do about that
Do we
tonight?
need to,
I mean, do we
No,
need to-
I thought, we thought we were gonna have it, which is why it's on here, but
Right.
I've not received the information so that I could get it typed up before tonight.
we get paid for that day, was a vacation, we can take off.
Yeah, right.
But we can, I guess y'all can take a vote to declare it, but
So we need to take a vote on it then?
So we will need action by the commission. We can either go ahead and make a motion tonight to direct staff to draft the resolution, or staff could draft the resolution and then you ratify it at the next meeting. But I think probably staff may prefer that you go ahead and take the vote tonight and just give staff direction to get the resolution drafted and signed
For a proclamation.
for a proclamation to honor Sue Clark.
They're
Clark Day.
having an event at Southern Forest World, I believe. And so they want it to be there
Okay.
when they have that event.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we have the staff prepare a proclamation declaring March 20th Sue Clark Day.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, for March the 20th, right? Okay, for the Sue Clark Day. All right, I got a motion and a second. Any discussion on it? I'd like to explain that a little more to me. Now, what's it,
So basically, you designate March the 20th as Sue Clark Day. And it's not a holiday or anything, but it's just doing a proclamation in her honor for that day. And they're having an event at Southern Forest World. We've done those in the past for different people who has done, achieved different goals or things in the community, or been a educator or what have you in the community. You know, she's written several books,
okay,
that includes Waycross and everything in it, so.
all right, everybody, I just want, anything else?
it's just a recognition.
All right, then let's vote on it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, manager's comment.
Mr. Chairman, at the retreat, our Public Works Director asked for direction on purchasing 96 linear feet of RCP pipe, 36-inch, for Mullis Road job to replace those pipes. The pipes up there that are bad. And then also he requested to fill the rest of the load with 18-inch pipe, the most common size they use. And so I was just getting direction from the commission to allow us to approve purchase that pipe. I think the limit, it's within my limits, but I wanted to get permission from the commission beforehand.
Yeah, I'll approve, I'll agree to that.
Yeah, you
It's,
mentioned
it's
that.
within the budget for,
It'll come out of a SPOS account,
oh, okay.
so.
Yeah,
And he did mention that the other day, and I think we need to
Yeah, he
try
mentioned that, Bob.
try to get the work done, so we got to have the material to get the work done.
okay.
Okay.
Any more? Is that all you need, just everybody agree to it?
Definitely would have somebody.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just noting that the Lieutenant Governor will have one of his, I forget what they call it, like field supervisors, one of their people down here Wednesday at the courthouse from 10 to 12, I think it is.
Who's gonna have them?
The Lieutenant Governor, Burt Jones, will have one of his representatives down here to meet with the constituents, if y'all want, at the courthouse.
Okay.
From
On
10 to
Wednesday?
12 on Wednesday.
From when to when?
10 to 12 on
10 to
Wednesday.
12.
So if y'all want to, I can send an RSVP to let him know that y'all would like to meet with him.
Okay.
So,
I'm not gonna be able to, I'm gonna be out of town working.
well, I've got to meet
Huh?
with him, so.
No more manager, we got any commission comment? No, none of them. All right, I hear a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion to adjourn. All in favor? Meeting adjourned.
To get out of here at 5:30.